you guys are here for the giveaways. Ka-cha! Alright, YouTube. Today, I've decided that I'm going to break one of these bad boys apart and just show y'all what's inside. This is just one of your smock strip coils, one of those ones with the metal mesh on the inside of them. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have done this and pulled them apart, but I'm going to pull it apart today and show you exactly what's inside and show you how these coils work. So, once we get down to it, you'll be able to see it a little better. Got me a better camera view to show you, but that is the gist of this video. So if you're not interested in seeing me pull one of these bitches apart and destroy it, then stop watching now. But if you are interested, that is what is about to happen. I'm going to pull this V12 Prince coil apart and show you exactly what the metal mesh on the inside looks like. And then I'm going to tell you exactly why I think they're fucking junk, because they burn out too fast. But here we are, guys, and this is what it's going to be. You guys stick around if that's what you want to see. Alright, guys, here it is. We have the smock strip coil, or the metal mesh coils. 0.15 ohms. Goes from, I guess, it says 80 to 90 watts is the best. And 40 to 100 is what it actually goes to. Alright, I'm going to break this down for you and show you exactly what the hell's going on in here. I mean, I'm going to tell you what the positive, what the negative is, and how it plugs in, and what the fuck power works, but, I mean, you know how these things work. So, here we got the positive post end here, on the other side of the coil, that hooks up where your mouthpiece is. That's where the smoke's coming out. So, inside there's the mesh strip coil, which I really don't like these very much because they don't last very long. They get really gooky and shitty. I mean, picture a fucking, metal screen in a pipe or something like that. It doesn't last very long. Alright, so let's pull this fucker apart. So we're going to take this positive post out of here. There's your metal positive post. Looks like they have just a rubber washer right here, or a rubber little gasket. There's your negative wire. I don't know if you can see that. Your negative wire is right there hanging over the top edge. That's actually your positive wire, not your negative wire. Your negative wire is underneath the rubber booting, so that this rubber boot keeps your positive and your negative separated, so that the coil actually works the way it's supposed to. When you screw it in, the outside of the tank acts as a ground, and the center post goes straight to the power. Alright, let's pull that rubber boot out. There's your negative one right there next to it, if you can see that. There's your positive hanging over the edge, and your negative's right there next to it. That's why they have to put that bushing in there, so that it doesn't screw it over and get all wonky and short. It's a good view of it right there. From the other side, now, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull this right out. Looks like we are. Right on. That was nice and easy. Okay, so there's your strip mesh coil. Like I said, it just looks like a focus camera. Quit fucking around. Just looks like a regular little mesh coil. Nothing too wonky. Like I said though, once you smoke through that so much, you see how that cotton is still stuck there to it is all black and nasty. And this ain't that old. Like, maybe a week, maybe two. As far as I'm concerned, if you're paying money for these coils, they should be lasting a little longer than that. If you're taking care of them going down on low, and this was on low. But, there's that. That's your straight basic coil for those mesh coils. This is the, Prince V12 strip coil is what this one's called. That's kind of cool. Pulled straight out of there. There's the negative, positive ends. Sorry if this video is a little in and out focusing. I'm trying a new software right now, so I'm going to have to learn how to use it to where it's not focusing on my finger and it's focusing on the coil. That's kind of cool. Maybe I'll throw that into another pen later and play around with it just to dick around. Comment in the video if you want to see me throw that into another pen. I will. Alright, so here's this piece. The rest of it, there is a bunch of cotton wound up in there. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get that out. I think I'm going to use my pencil. There she blows. And that's the sad part of this. Look at that cotton, man. Most of that cotton looks good still. But look, there's burnt holes through it, like burnt all the way through it. But the cotton's still white all the way around it. And that's why I don't like those metal mesh coils. Is because, you know, you get those two wires run up the side of the mesh, and that's what you get to light the whole thing up. So it's burning hot spots in the wrong spots and not evenly, and it's looking like that. And burn. So these little bad boys, this is just like strips of cotton. They freaking pull apart. Just strips, and then they line that around that hole outside. Let's see. The inner tube in there. And if you, there you go. If you can focus, you see inside there, that's where your cotton sat. And then your coil sat on top of it. And there's another set on the inner wall. You can still focus. Oh. There you go. There's another set on the inner wall that's still got cotton inside. I don't know how we're going to get that apart. I don't even know if we can. Let's see. Look, that just tore off there. I bet we could do it. Give me pliers. Try not to look too stupid on camera, JD. These things are built well. I don't know how the heck I'm going to get in there. I don't know if I'm going to get in there, but I'm going to try. Those fuckers won't bend, guys. Like, not at all. Don't spin out. Don't bend out. But I want to get to that center piece. It's not going to work. How do you suppose we're going to get in there? Well, there you have it. That little fucker is impossible to get into. Props to the coil makers for making this damn thing damn near impenetrable. And like, I can't even barely grab a hold of this lid. And when I do, there ain't no bending to that shit. It's hard metal. There's more cotton that just fell out. Well, there you have it, guys. Inside this wall here, there's another layer of fine cotton. Look how fresh and white that is. Like, theoretically, people are wasting their money. You could wrap some cotton around this mesh coil that I just accidentally crushed, and stuff it back up in there, and if it fit properly, you could re-put your boot back on here, and do your other bullshit, and you would have a perfectly functioning coil again. And I'm serious. I've done this before. I've rebuilt these stupid little coils before. Not the mesh one, but hell, this is even easier than the one I tried to take apart and rebuild back in the day that I actually got to work. So that's kind of crazy to me. I mean, that's all this is. This is just a big, basically a metal jacket for a shitload of cotton on the inside of that wall that's like a 1/4 inch thick. Maybe not quite a 1/4, 1/8 inch thick, but that's all cotton inside here, and you can't get in there to it. But it's not like I need to. Check it out. Let's see if I can get this to focus. That's all white in there still, like completely clean white almost, except for where it was touching right here in one spot. God damn camera, focus. Yeah. That's pretty much all clean cotton in there. If you can look down and see it, that's insane, guys. There you have it. This piece of shit. You can't even get into that. Thought I was going to destroy it. Here's my mesh coil. It's not completely destroyed yet. Check it out. Bam, bam. Maybe I'll do another video where I wrap some cotton around this bitch and stuff it back in there and show you guys how to vape it again. That might be kind of cool. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. That was a good section of the video. As you see, I have disassembled this piece of shit, pretty much destroyed it, just to show you the insides. And you know, kind of a flaw of the design here that I see is it burns unevenly in spots and gets hot spots on the coil. You can even see them. There's 4 hot spots on there. That should be burning evenly all the way around. And as far as I'm concerned, every coil you make for an RDA burns even, so this should too. Alright, there you have it. Thanks for joining. We're going to give it one more college try. See if I can't get into this stupid piece of work. Squeeze. I'm bending it. I'm bending it, guys. Bam. The fuck? There you have it. There's the outer casing that was on the outside of this piece. This piece is pretty much still intact. What the fudge? And it's like its own separate chamber still. This is just a sleeve. There's that part. The heck? Took some serious manpower to get that thing open. I think I'm getting the hang of this focus on the camera. Let's see if we can't get this fucker open. Oh, that shit crushed too. God dang. That thing is obliterated. Interesting. There you have it, guys. This looks like just another big ring of cotton on the inside of there. So 2 rings of cotton. One weird random sheath that does absolutely nothing besides hold airspace between your cotton and your tank. So probably so that you could get some absorption space through there. That way you're not just blocking up all the airspace with juice. And tank. And that, see, now that shit is like nearly clean still. That's the inner stuff. That's where your juice is coming through to hit your coil. So I mean, the whole thing is brand new except for where the coil burnt it up and screwed it up. Quit focusing on my hand. There you go. That's what I'm saying, guys. Now, thank y'all for being here. Sorry about the shoddy quality in spots. But, just wanted to show you this. And there you go. It's a little bit harder to do up-close videos. But, you know, I'm trying. And let me know what you think. As always, YouTube, this has been a great review from me to you. And if you'd like to see more, come back, subscribe, like, comment, and I will be with you in the future. So, thank you guys for everything, the support, the subscribers, the coming in day to day and dealing with my crap. You are appreciated. Thank you.